What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Kid Icarus. We are in the 11th and final part, and in this episode we are going to take on Medusa. As you can see, we have an auto-scrolling level here. We equipped, at the end of the last episode, all of the treasures that we've been getting from fighting these fortress bosses, and now we're going to use them to take on Medusa. How this level works is you have to defeat 50 enemies before you get to the end of the level in order to get to Medusa, or else the level will loop it back to the beginning and you'll have to try again. Unfortunately, it saves your kills, so if you get like 49 the first time, you only have to get one more. Yay math, but it's like you don't have to just try and get 50 all in one time, which is nice. And I did not do a very good job of killing this many enemies. Going into this level, you're going to want to make sure you have at least 800 hearts or so. You can probably get 200 in this level. I had 899, so I was easily within range. I mean, if you're worried about not having enough hearts, only go for the higher heart enemies to kill and just take a few loops around. You get it, but I already had 999 and I'm good. The ghosts here are pretty much the end of the level, and I had to loop back. I didn't kill enough, but unfortunately it only took me one more try after this one. And yeah, it's not too long, so if you don't get on the first try, you'll probably get on the second one. It isn't that much of an extra trip. Although I did like really badly on this. I got hit a lot. I guess just because I was doing this essentially blind. Semi-blind, I guess would be more correct. I've watched a Let's Play of this game, but this recording you're seeing here is the first that I have beaten it. Because I just have a tendency to do that with Let's Plays, to start them. Well, actually, I started this Let's Play in 2011, and it's 2014 right now. It's almost taken me 3 years to complete. When I first made Let's Plays, fun fact, I've never shared this before, so I started making Let's Plays the summer before I was in 8th grade, and now it was my last day of school today, and I am entering my senior year. I've been doing this for a while, jeez. But yeah, the last time I started a Let's Play, I was about to go into my freshman year. But so I was really bad about starting Let's Plays of games I had never beaten before. I was like, well, this game seems pretty cool. Better do a Let's Play of it. I can think of several examples of that. Let's see. Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. I guess Pokemon Yellow, kind of, although I had played Leaf Green, which is essentially the same thing. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Never beaten that game before I Let's Played it. I think I'd beaten Super Metroid, maybe? Maybe I hadn't, actually. I'd gotten part of the way through it, but now that I think about it, I probably hadn't beaten him before. What other games have I Let's Played? I'll tell you the ones that I have beaten have been Super Mario Sunshine, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and I'm drawing a blank on any other games I've Let's Played. Oh well! Anyway, here we're at Medusa, and there's actually a trick to fighting Medusa. If you stand pretty much exactly where I am, you'll never get hit. And so, yeah, it's on the left side of the room by that pillar, a little bit below center. And I knew about it, but I'd never done it before, and I just happened to get lucky. I got hit one time by this snake thing, yeah, right there. But standing right there, it's just like, it's a very easy way to do it. And normally I don't like doing cheap things, but I was so low on health, I did it anyway. And also, yeah, if you pause right after Medusa disappears, she comes back, which is cool. But anyway, that was the final boss. And now we've beat Kid Icarus. And right here, you'll get to see the best ending, which, in case I haven't said it before, you get the best ending by having 999 hearts, all the strength upgrades, all the items, i.e. Fireball, Crystal Shield, and Magical Bow, or whatever it is. And then the fourth thing is Medusa was destroyed and the light of peace returned to Angel Land, but in order to maintain peace, Pit's struggle continues. I assume that they're talking about they were going to make a sequel, and that sequel is Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. And then finally, over 20 years later, they came out with Kid Icarus Uprising in 2012. Anyway, as you can see, not very many people worked on this game, which I think is cool. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of obvious because it's a pretty simple game, but most games were simple back then, so I guess they didn't need a lot of people to do it. I can't think of the other ending requirement. It's have all 5 strength upgrades, in other words being blue, 999 hearts, have all the items, well, there's something else. I'll put it in the description, but the other endings, it's just like for each one of those things you add 1 point, and then if you have all the points, then you'll get the best ending, which I got. The second best ending has Pit just transform into that big dude. They gradually get worse. There's 5 of them. And then, oh yeah, the hero is me. It's kind of like what they do in the Earthbound games, although they didn't ask me my name in this. But anyway, that is the end of this Let's Play. Jeez, okay. Well, the video ran out, but I'm just going to keep talking. So anyway, about the endings, I'll put some fun image up here for you guys to look at while I'm talking. There's 5 endings, they progressively get worse the less points you have. In the Japanese game, the second best ending of... Well, the Japanese game was released before this. The best ending of the Japanese game is the second best ending of the American version. And there's still 5 endings, though the worst one, Pit gets turned into a speck nose, which I think is pretty funny, or at least his upper body does. If you really want to see the endings, you can look them up on the internet. I'm not going to show them to you guys, because I believe that all of you are smart human beings, so you can find them yourself. Anyway, yeah, that's the endings. I'm glad I was able to get the best one, and for the life of me, I can't remember what the last thing is. Whatever. Anyway, this is a fun Let's Play to do. I can't believe it took me this long. It's the longest it's taken me to complete a Let's Play thus far. Although, I'm still in the middle of another Let's Play right now, so once I finish that one, that'll be my new record or whatever. But, yeah, I'm glad I was able to do this. I have to give 2 shout-outs. One is to MegaFreak400, because I watched his Let's Play as a guide to do this one. And then also, I used an actual textual walkthrough, and Ultimortal, I believe, was who wrote it. And his guide was very helpful. So I have to thank both of them for making this Let's Play possible. And also, I guess, Nintendo R&D 1 for making this game. But that's it for this episode and for this Let's Play. You know, when I think about how short the game was, it's like, why did it take me this long to finish? But oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Although, I don't know if this is like all my other Let's Plays. 10 people are going to watch this video, so if you're one of those 10 people, thanks. But, yeah, I feel like this message isn't really going out to anyone. But if you did watch the whole thing and enjoyed it, thank you. Anyway, I'm just rambling on, and I really don't have anything else to say, so I guess I will see you guys in another video. Bye.